Hey, thought we'd do an unboxing of the latest product. This is from Sharge, and I have a lot of their products, but this is their latest. So let's get into it. And here we have it. We have the Sharge IceMag 3 power bank. So it says a 35 watt max, and I think, what is it, 10,000 milliamps? We'll see. But yeah, here's the back of it. Let's one more thing we gotta get into there. So there we go. Let's get this bad boy out. If you're not familiar with this is their third in their IceMag series. So obviously it's been a successful one for them. And they've been consistently iterating on it. Here's the back. As you can see, it's got the Qi 2 standard. I believe that's technically Qi 2.2. And here is the front. I was always intrigued by their IceMag 2. Not so much their original IceMag, but I've heard that this one is even better. I like that it's got the kickstand here, and you can still see the Sharge design language of that whole kind of seeing right into the board. And this, I think, is taking some design language from the Cyber Power Shot. So, yeah, IceMag 3, got a couple buttons here. This is your on-off button. And you can see there's some LEDs on the side. And one of the cool things about this is it has a USB-C cable built in, and even kind of like in a loop kind of lanyard setting there, which is really cool. So yeah, and like I said, I love the design language and the ability to have that kickstand there. Let's put it on the back of my iPhone and see what happens there. Okay, now you're getting the colors. And that was one of the staples of the IceMag too. I don't really remember the IceMag original if it had that staple, but yeah, it's one of the coolest properties to me. So hold the button, it turns off. The lights. The actual device is still going. As you can see, the fan's still spinning there. And then you can press it once, turn it back on. Let's take it off. Very strong hold there. Fan's still on for a while, and it just cut off. So it takes about, I'd say about 10 seconds before it recognizes, oh, I'm not charging anything anymore. Let me cut off the fan and the lights. So that's really cool. And as you can see, just the fan stopped there. See if we can get another good image of this thing kind of powering on. Oh yeah, there we go. So as far as feel, it is not incredibly heavy. So let's make sure we nothing left in the box except for user manuals, which we'll get into, just not here. But standard Sharge packaging. They've got the branding language down. Let's see how this actually compares though to some of my other power banks from a daily driver perspective. So I have this one that I carry around in my pocket. It's a cheap one, very slim, from Lyson. Got it for, I feel like, something really cheap, maybe like $10 or something on a sale. But this one is 5,000 milliamps, but very slim. I keep it actually in my pocket along with my very old now ESR Geolock wallet with the little Find My. So that's kind of that. And then what I carry around in my sling bag if I'm going like some short or just running out some quick errands. I have this anchor. I think this is the Maggo, and this one has the kickstand, and this one is, yeah, there's 622 Maggo. This one has 5,000 milliamps as well, and the kickstand on this one actually is not very good, but yeah. So you can see just the general thickness of that. And then the one I've gotten most recently is from this brand, which I've heard pronounced so many ways, but it's spelled Kuxiu. And this is their 3-in-1. It's a 10,000 milliamp, and it's got that satisfying kind of clicking there. But what it can do is charge an Apple Watch, a phone, and then I want to say AirPods, maybe too. And then you've got the kickstand right here, but you can see kind of just the sheer amount of bulk on this one's just kind of nuts. So yeah, well, when we look at these two comparatively, the Sharge one is a bit smaller. Just did some blinking blue, but as you can see, it's gonna be one of the thicker ones. But the built-in cable is also very nice, and it feels really sturdy, the built-in cable. And I'm just a fan in general of Sharge and their design language. I have most of their more recent products, everything that's not like a giant power bank, like some of their, they have the lines where they're like 3 numbers, like the 170, the Shargeeks. So I have their Flow Mini 2, which, funny enough, I don't even think I've really used this but maybe once, and this actual piece is breaking a little bit, but this is a removable piece, thankfully. But this is their Flow Mini 2, and here's their original Flow Mini. And these are great, small but also 5,000 milliamps somehow. And the cool thing about these is they do have the built-in USB-C, and these are interchangeable, these actual parts right here. So as you can see, I pulled this off, and this one right now is set up with USB-C, but if you had an older iPhone, like I still do have an older iPhone on top of my newer one, you can use Lightning, so that's really cool. And then more recently, I got the Sharge Disc Pro, and I also have sorry, multiple versions of the Sharge Disc, which is the smaller one that I use for handhelds, and it's a portable SSD, and it comes with its own fan as well. So the only one I don't have is their SSD one that was called like the Sharge, I don't remember, but it was silver, and you supplied your own SSD basically, and you could I think it had a toolless ability to just put that together. I don't know if it had a fan or not, but yeah, so I'm very familiar with Sharge products, and this is just the latest, and will probably be a staple of my everyday carry, and probably replace, I don't know if it'll replace this in my pocket, as this is just so lightweight, and this is this is hefty, but it will have a place. Yeah, I probably actually will swap this out, carry it around in the pocket. So yeah, that's unboxing and first impressions. I think it looks really cool. I think, oh, let me show you the kickstand functionality here. Never have to worry about charge when you got the cable right there. That's kind of what it looks like. If I'm using a kickstand, generally I'm using my phone in like a side view, So let me see. So kind of got it standing up there, not too bad. So it'll work from a side view, and then like I said, you got this rope that you can carry it by. It's pretty significant and feels very durable. You can see kind of, get a close up of kind of the fan vents right here. And I mean, man, it's just designed really well. It's gonna stand out, and it just looks really cool. So yeah, I caught this on a early bird pricing. I don't remember what it was, but I'll leave a link to the website where you can get it. I think the price is going to be a little bit more now. I probably paid for this like a month ago, and just got to the house finally. It was on pre-order, so yeah, really impressive looking so far. And stay tuned. There's more to come. And yeah, thanks.